Hi, DeDapper here. If your mom or dad was like mine, they probably used to say, practice makes perfect, but as MacArthur genius Taylor Mack says, perfection is for assholes. So maybe perfection shouldn't be your goal the next time you do a presentation. Instead, the goal should be you being comfortable being you the next time you speak from a stage, lead a Zoom, or talk to a small group. Of course, if you are perfect, perfection will be your goal and you'll probably achieve it. But for the rest of us, being imperfectly human is not only more realistic, it's also more effective. Because who amongst us has not felt a little bit of nervousness speaking in front of a group or making mistakes speaking in front of a group? So use that to your advantage. How? Here are 3 great ways to do exactly that. Number 1, oops jokes. Everybody screws up occasionally, and most of us have pat phrases we use when it happens. You may not recognize this, but the people around you do. So ask. Make a list of the things that you say when things don't go as planned, and then listen to others and make a list of the things they say. Pick 3 or 4 that really work, especially when something doesn't go right in a presentation. A little self-deprecation, always helpful. Now memorize them and use them. It'll take the pressure off the next time things go awry, which they will. Here's some examples, which proves I am not a comedian. The next time something technical goes wrong, wow, I didn't realize Gremlins was a documentary. If your audience is under 40, you might want to try another movie reference. When you lose your place, oh, so where was I? This is why politicians use teleprompters. Again, for a younger audience, maybe it's, this is why all those influencers have 1 million edits in their videos. When a slide goes missing, oh, I do have that slide, but I want to save it for the sequel. And when the projection system fails entirely, hey, let's do a game of charades. Oh wait, I've only got 30 minutes and there's no beer. Number 2, don't try to be somebody you're not. I generally hate negative pointers like don't do this, don't be that. But I think in this case, the alternative is just be yourself, which is so trite as to be meaningless. I mean, a lot of people advise come up with a good icebreaker joke. But if you're not naturally funny, a good icebreaker joke is going to make your audience feel like they're stuck in a comedy club with a bad comic and not enough to drink. So instead, ask yourself, what kind of person are you at work and in social settings? Ask your friends and colleagues what they think your strong suit is. They may say, oh, you're really direct. Great, use it. They may say, oh, you always involve other people. Great, use it. They may say, oh, you're really shy. Great, use it. Now you may be saying, well, how do I turn being really shy into being a good presenter? Well, here's one way. Good morning, everybody. I'm DeDapper. I just want to let you know that I'm not funny, and so you're not going to get any jokes. Not a lot of fireworks here, but what I have to tell you and show you is really, really important to how we do things. And so I really hope you'll really focus in and we can connect on this. Remember, the goal here is to be who you are, and in doing so, to get the audience on your side. Number 3, what's the point? No matter how far off the rails things go, and it's generally not as bad as you think, most of the audience doesn't really notice or doesn't care. And that should be your attitude too. One great way to do that is to return to the main point of your presentation. Now, that's not a bad thing to do every few minutes anyway to make sure people stay focused. But the other helpful thing about this is it's really easy to remember. It's the main point of your presentation. The key to these 3 tricks is to remember that you have them. Write them down, memorize them, practice them. They let you shine through. And when you do that, your presentations are going to be better and your audience is going to be more engaged. Finally, remember, perfection is for assholes. So just shine through and be your imperfect self.